Dynamite concept photos round 2 and 3.
Was it what you were expecting?
I don't know. Huge big hit news for the upcoming years.
New girl group, new boy group?
I can't keep up. And we decided our top 7 for the Island lineup.
Oh my gosh, it was so tough to decide.
Will it match yours?
This and more on episode 2 of Idol FM.
You're listening to Idol FM, the weekly podcast about all things K-pop.
Woo.
I'm Patty, and I am ready for August 21st.
And I'm Tenzin, and I am also ready for August 21st. Yeah.
Woo!
Welcome to episode 2 of Idol FM. Thanks for listening to us for maybe the second time, or maybe this is your first time listening, but here we are on episode 2.
In today's episode, we have a lot of topics to cover, and okay, we might have lied when we said we're going to cover all things K-pop.
Oops.
Because we're actually like really huge army.
Yes.
So, yeah. So today, since we are in full comeback mode, we're going to be mainly talking about BTS.
Especially this week. Yeah.
Yeah, this week. Of course, we have our big hit related news as well. And that includes the Big Hit Conference and our little eggies from Island.
Yes! I can't wait to talk about them on the show.
Yay.
The fact that BTS actually went on to Island, but that is a conversation for later in the episode. So stay tuned.
Let's get right to it.
Woo.
The main topic, obviously we already mentioned it, but Dynamite. So this
Dynamite.
week...
Woo!
That was the same timing. So this week we got 2 group teaser photos, the first one and the second one.
Yes.
So what were your thoughts on those?
Okay, I love them all. And I think I said this to you earlier, and maybe I'm being a greedy army, but I was hoping, for a change of concept, background and clothes and all that. But,
yeah.
I know this isn't like our usual full album comebacks, so let me stop being greedy. But I thought the photos were great. They looked great. They did their thing. I liked that they were in like a fast food, old-timey restaurant.
Yeah, like an old diner.
Wished it was a roller rink, but I'll take a diner.
Yeah, I did see some connections on Twitter. Someone being like, "Oh, hey Sonic," they were like, "Is this menu yours?" Because the menus did look really similar. I don't know if like Big Hit is just plagiarizing, but let's hope not. But I mean, you know how the setup is for Sonic.
Oh my god, with rollerblades. Yes. Oh my gosh, I would love to have BTS just like serving me my food on rollerblades. We'd love to see it. There's also just like I feel like a lot of brands in general are interacting with this comeback.
Yeah, I'm like so confused.
Yeah.
And like I know like, some people just do it for clout a lot of times.
That's tea.
But there are some like suspicious accounts lately, like the Looney Tunes account especially.
Yes, I did peep that.
Yeah. So I'm just like, okay, Bugs Bunny, like what do you want from BTS?
Right,
like,
literally.
Spill the beans.
Literally spill the beans.
And obviously the reference, we can see it directly with Suga's basketball jersey from Space Jam. So yeah, of course, that's gonna trigger a lot of ARMY to think, oh, is there some kind of connection with like the upcoming Space Jam like movie coming out like next year?
Oh, is there a new movie coming out? I didn't know that.
Yeah, apparently 2021. But then people were like, oh, but like this song is coming out like so far in advance then. Like, I don't know if there'll be a connection, but yeah, I don't know.
See, the thing is, I feel like this could go one of two ways. You can say like, oh, Big Hit and BTS, they're such a valuable brand and name and company that, of course, every product they choose to like associate themselves with would be very strategic. Or you could say they're so famous that they don't care at all. Like Suga just picked out that Space Jam jersey and was like, yeah, I'll wear this, whatever. So I really don't know. It could go either way.
Yeah, which I can honestly see because he's freaking Suga shooting guard.
Shooting guard himself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess because in the first group photo, like there is a basketball like court in the scene. So
true.
Maybe they have some elements of that actually in their like music video or whatnot. But I mean, yeah, I guess it's cute seeing Looney Tunes.
Yeah,
like, interact.
it's fun. Very like wholesome. Oh, I wonder actually if their music video will have any sort of like cartoon elements to it.
Ooh.
Like, I don't know, cartoon versions of themselves, or maybe even like cartoon versions of their favorite like animal emojis, because that would be more personal too. Like, that'd be cute. Maybe. And especially since we already saw a bit of that like cartoony element in their Map of the Soul, The Journey art. Like, I think about that, and it kind of connects a bit.
I love that artist. Yeah. And I mean, Big Hit loves their like virtual versions of these boys, like Tiny Tons and
Tiny Tons.
And what else? Oh, like all the video games that they have, like this new one coming out, BTS Universe. But there's a lot. But I agree with you to your original point, how like we were kind of spoiled, and I mean, I feel like the first group photo was like fine because it's a first group photo with like all 7 of them,
right.
And we got like a full look of like their outfits and stuff. But then I agree, the third one, I was like, I wish we got maybe like a different outfit, or like, I don't know if I just feel spoiled because the first teaser photos were literally
was like all of the solo photos.
We literally got 7 photos, and I thought that was like a lot because I thought we'd get a photo of like, I don't know, like just one thing without the boys' face in them.
Yeah, when they said teaser photos, I wasn't even sure what to expect. If it would be like a screenshot of like the music video or something that's more of just like a mood board, but it was like just a bunch of concept photos pretty much. So that's why I think I expected it to be like, okay, here's the first round of concept photos. They're going to give me the next rounds in like the next few days or whatever.
Yeah.
But that was not true. But let's end our segment of us being ungrateful armies.
That's true. I swear we're not ungrateful. We love them.
I know. We love them.
Go Big Hit. Although you can add the pre-save link to your Instagram, please, Big Hit.
Oh my God. True. Honestly, they need to be marketing themselves and putting those links down in the bars and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Get the IG army.
Oh yeah. Someone please help the Instagram army. Please. And someone help the Facebook armies. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I always think about when you imagine like Twitter armies, Facebook armies, IG armies, YouTube armies, like who do you see? Because I feel like Twitter armies to me are like very diverse, but similar to like the image of like the Tumblr girl from like 2014 is like the Twitter army.
Yeah, I could see that.
She stays up to date and she's woke.
Yeah.
Or, you know, he, they, and, you know, Facebook armies, I see like our older armies, like our mothers and our fathers.
I agree. Like, not to shame. There's no shaming here with age.
No, not at all. I love that BTS fans, armies are all ages, all genders, all backgrounds. Love it.
People probably think we're old ourselves, but
yes, we are actually only 45, so
right.
I'm excited for my AARP to kick in. Anyways, yeah, but Instagram armies, I can't tell who is like stereotypically younger, an Instagram army or a YouTube army. You know what I mean?
That's really tough because, okay, I can see a lot more casual fans, like casual armies, like being on Instagram, just because it's just like one more follow and like just another account that pops up on your feed. I feel like it's not very like, there's not much time commitment in that relationship. But I feel like
gotcha. So you're saying they're slackers?
Yeah, I'm calling you out, IG army.
Oh, name some names.
Oh. I mean, but the thing is, I feel like everyone eventually ends up on YouTube, like watching like their funny videos. Like,
yeah, I know we definitely did when we first started as armies.
I feel like that's how you really get like deep down in the rabbit hole,
right?
So,
rabbit hole, Looney Tunes.
Oh my God, the Bugs Bunny hole,
Bugs Bunny hole.
Yeah. I don't know, all these social media platforms.
Don't even get me started on TikTok armies. Ooh. AKA low-key us. More so me, but like low-key both of us.
Kind of us, but yeah, I don't think we've reached like that hardcore TikTok army level.
Oh, girl. Yeah, some of them are. They go there.
It could be dangerous.
It really can. It really can. I wonder if like that is it and the whole music video. Sorry, going back to Dynamite now. Like, I wonder if the whole music video is also going to be in those same outfits on that same set, you know? I sound so like salty about it, but I just want to know. I'm just saying.
I mean, they feed us so well. Like, we got to be fed all the time now.
Yeah, true. And that's why they're backed up a year for those Bangtan bombs, because they need them on supply.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really hoping we I mean, I'm sure there will be more scenes and more environments and whatnot.
Yeah,
I just want that kind of little funk in it, you know, just a little extra.
A little extra funk.
Yeah, a little extra funk.
A little extra flavor.
Yes. And I mean, okay, what's next on our schedule? We have the music video teaser coming out.
Oh.
Literally in a few days. So
I can't even imagine. We kind of touched upon this last week or last episode, but I wonder if they're going to do like an actual teaser like the old days.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I don't know. For the music video teaser, is it actually a video or does it just say music video teaser? Because it could just be another damn photo of them on that basketball court and they're like, teased ya.
Oh my god. I think it was actually... Here, I'm gonna look it up on the schedule right now. Official music video teaser. I feel like that must mean it's a video because every previous teaser, it says teaser photo.
Okay, yeah.
So that makes sense, but I don't know. Like, looking back, like their like previous teasers did show and did represent what the actual music video like ended up looking like.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
like it was just straight up like pulls from the video.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess that's what we're gonna get. Even though we keep saying like,
nervous.
oh, we're gonna get this, we're gonna get that, and then they give us something completely different. So
Yeah.
know.
But because like I haven't been here for like that many comebacks, can't like predict that much.
True.
But yeah, I mean for Map of the Soul 7, like we didn't get actual teasers. It was more so like different
Whole
versions.
songs. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know what they're gonna do. Yeah, but get excited for August 18th.
August 18th, that is Tuesday.
So close.
Should we move on to the conference? There's a lot to unpack with the conference.
So much. So, yeah, in case you don't know what the Big Hit Conference was, this is kind of just their, like, company-wide business updates that they also publicly share with everyone. And it's literally uploaded onto YouTube, and they have subs as well. But yeah, this one was basically wrapping up, summarizing what happened in the first half of the year and also showing, like sharing what's going to happen in the rest of 2020. And there is a lot. And I think
there's so much.
Yeah. And I think the first one that was like the most almost surprising was their Map of the Soul 1 concert announcement because it will literally be in person.
Yeah.
And
that was a shock to me, honestly. I didn't think they were going to do that at all.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it'll only be in Korea, but it's October 10th, October 11th, and they will also be live streaming it.
Yeah. Can I just say, maybe this is just like my little designer within me coming out. I love how they revealed or branded the whole Map of the Soul 1 concert series or just the thing.
Yes.
Because, you know, it's the ON:E, so it says on, but then there's also like offline, online, so it can be on or off, and then the O is a power button. Like, love it.
Love that. Love
it. But yeah, I know a lot of people are just like really sad that, you know, this is only happening in Korea probably, but it makes sense. It's like, it's the most safe way for the boys to perform again.
Yeah.
And I know that they said for the shows, like the live shows, they're going to keep the seating at super limited capacity. So I honestly wonder how crazy ticketing for that show is going to be. Or 2 shows?
Yeah, I'm guessing there's 2 shows since it's 2 days. But yeah, it's...
I can't even imagine.
Barely, like, it's probably going to be only like a couple thousand. Meanwhile, they're used to performing in front of like tens of thousands. But I don't know if you saw photos, but like there have been concerts in Korea lately and everyone's kind of just like circled off. Just like maybe like a group of like 3 people just like sitting far away from each other on the floor.
Wow.
So yeah, they're going to have to be really careful because like whenever you go to a concert, it's literally just like crowds and lines of people going in at once. So I don't know how
especially BTS. People are gonna want to like climb through any corner just to see them for a second. So
yeah, and I would honestly be scared of like I'm sure people like internationally will try to get tickets and go, but I mean I just hope like all the health like standards and precautions are taken because you still have to like quarantine yourself once you get to Korea right now. So hopefully people are careful and they consider all these things.
Right. I mean, there's like 2 whole months, so we'll see how environments and situations change. But not to be like so lame, but I just want the best for the health of BTS. That's all. That's my primary care and focus. So hopefully the K-armies enjoy and stay healthy. And honestly, is it bad if I say hopefully this like even happens at all? Like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like anything could
just
happen.
Just in case. Yeah. No, honestly, like I just want the boys to perform in front of like people.
Right?
Yeah,
and like actual fans.
Yeah, like even if it's like not a lot of people.
Right.
I think this is what like their own like mental health needs.
They need it, right?
They're literally born to be entertainers, and that's what they want to do.
Literally.
And I just want that to happen. And come on, we are all dying to see all of the songs on 7 to be performed live.
Oh my god.
I'm looking at you, Filter.
I'm looking at you, Filter. Yes, literally I'm looking at you, Filter. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I need a moment. Oh my goodness. But anyways, sorry, I could literally just like sit here and deteriorate for like 4 hours thinking about potential Filter choreo. I can't even.
Oh my god, same. Oh no, I could just picture him in this like semi-sheer, like kind of black lacy top with like sequins on it, with like
oh my gosh.
with like flared out like sleeves.
Yes.
And just like I don't know, just like
I love
melting.
that. I love that. I mean, hopefully we get to see it.
Yeah, and you know, we will stay up even if it's Korean time.
Oh, for sure we'll stay up, for sure. But yeah, what are other live performances? Obviously, we're very much looking forward to Filter, but what are other songs off of 7 that you're looking forward to?
Okay, Ook.
Yes, that is such a banger.
I think that one's like my top. I think those are my top 2.
That's tea. For any Americans listening who are not as cultured, she's talking about ugh! Exclamation point. But yeah, that song, I remember when I first heard that song, don't even get me started on J-Hope's verse. J-Hope kills it every single time. Kills it every single time.
He really does. Most underrated, period.
I will say though, we already kind of got like a little bit of UGG in the Bang Bang Con. Like they did like a snippet of it and V started jumping up and down.
Yeah,
but
featuring V.
Literally.
Their biggest fanboy.
Literally, V wishes he was in Rap Line, honestly. And yeah, I'm here for it. I love that for him. I will say that actually a song that I would love to see live is My Time.
Ooh.
Our JK solo. I've been really, really like warming up to that song and listening to it more than usual.
Okay. It's my time's time now.
It is my time's time.
It's crazy because I feel like whenever I picture a Jungkook solo, I just picture him like flying in the air.
Wait, literally Euphoria, yeah.
I don't know. I guess some really smooth choreography with that would be nice.
Yeah, maybe. Or I wonder if they'll just do like totally like him just like sitting on a bar stool chair just like by himself and like very like stripped down. I don't know, not like literally stripped down. Stop thinking. Nope. Down. But I'm here for it. I'm here for whatever they do. But also, like, RIP'd a bunch of songs from the Love Yourself era that still have not been performed live. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And sorry, now I'm going all over the place, but I also want to give a shout out to Jamais Vu.
Ooh.
We did get a performance during Bang Bang Con, but I would love to see that too.
Ugh, and like many other ARMY, we just want Paradise live.
Literally.
I mean, we can go on for this.
We can literally, we can name every single
Dimple
song.
too.
Oh my god, not Dimple. Not Dimple, not Pied Piper. Oh my gosh.
Sad.
I'll never forget when I went. I've been to one show. I went to their Speak Yourself tour, MetLife Day 2 last year, and I was a fetus ARMY. Honestly, I was a premature baby ARMY. And I just say that because I feel like I went to that show and I didn't deserve to go, but I didn't know half of the songs, but I knew the title tracks and I was, headbanging to like freaking Idol, Mic Drop and all those good songs. But, some other songs, I'd be like, okay, I can go to the bathroom. And now I'm like, oh my God, the disrespect, that I had. But anyways.
It's okay.
Hopefully hopefully, I need you to go to a show. I really do. It'll be a great experience.
At least you get to say right now that you've seen them in person.
Right, yeah.
You know?
From my nosebleed seats, but they were still really amazing. Even from like my $50 seats, they were so good.
Oh man, one day.
Yeah, for sure,
we'll be there together.
We will, at our gold VIP tickets.
That's right.
If we can manage to get them again.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
And I mean, the other big announcement was something we kind of already knew, but in Q4, they are dropping their self-produced album.
So I'm assuming Dynamite is on this album. I wonder, watch the album just be called Dynamite?
Oh my god,
and they're like,
boom.
okay, here you go, boom. Literally.
Kaboom. I mean, during their radio, like, announcement, they were basically saying how, like, they're not sure if this will be on the album or not.
Oh.
I don't know if you remember that. Like,
wait, during the what?
They're like, when they were on the radio, like their radio show to announce Dynamite.
Oh, like on V Live. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, yeah. I feel like they said it's not like 100% sure if Dynamite will be on their next album or not.
Gotcha.
Maybe because, like, they really want this album, like, 100%, like, self-produced.
Oh, that's tea. Okay.
But it sounded like they would consider putting it on too, but we don't know. BTS, do whatever you want. I mean, because in another one of their V Lives, when it was like a video V Live, Jin apparently mentioned like, oh, it'll be like October, right? So people think it's October, and
Ooh.
I feel like it would make sense if it's like right after their concert to kind of just like wrap up, almost like sadly wrap up the era of Map of the Soul. I know.
Map of the Soul wasn't even like a real era. Like we barely. All of the songs off of Persona were, stringed into the Love Yourself, Speak Yourself era.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
What a sad
I
time.
know.
Oh man. But they still gave us the songs. They still gave us the energy.
Yeah. But, sorry, this is going back to the concert. But also the poster, they were in the freaking desert.
You know what's crazy? They looked like matadors. Maybe it was just the red flowing.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. Do you want to actually pull up that poster?
And see who's who?
Yeah, I literally was looking at that poster and was like, why am I a horrible ARMY? I can't tell who's who.
No, me too.
Okay, let's figure this out. This will be a fun little interactive game. Pull up the poster if you're listening. For the Map of the Soul. Wait, Map of the Soul on, right? No, 1.
Yeah. It should show
Map of the
up.
Soul 1 concert.
Yeah. Okay.
We need to figure out who's who.
I have a high def version up on my computer.
Okay, I'm looking at it as well.
Okay, I think the first one is. Okay, should we say it at the same time?
Should we say it at the same time?
Okay.
If anyone's wondering, our friendship has been 12 years of... Should we say it at the same time? Literally. Okay, first one from the left, right?
Yeah, from the left.
I can't even... Okay. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Suga.
Okay, great. Okay, second one. This is like not entertaining at all for anyone. Okay, second one. 1, 2, 3. Jin. Okay, great.
Okay.
Wait, maybe we do know.
Actually, I feel like the more I'm looking at it, the more I know now.
Yeah, maybe
it's because it was like 3 a.m. and I was like,
maybe that was a mood. Yeah,
like looking at my phone.
I swore all of them looked the same when I looked at it the first time.
Wait, same. Oh my god. But now I'm like, okay.
But now, wait, we're actually real ARMYs. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, third one. 1, 2, 3.
RM. Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay,
fourth one.
Wait, we know who these are.
Okay, should we just say it in order?
Should we just say it all out? Yeah.
Okay, let's just say it in order from the first one going to the last one.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Suga, Jin, RM,
Jungkook.
JK.
Oh yeah, Jimin, V, J-Hope. Okay, yeah. Wait, why did I think this was so much more difficult when I first saw this?
Wait, and why? We had that exact same experience though. We both were like, oh, we can't name them, and now here we are.
Wait, this is another like Mandela effect like going on. Like,
wait, literal Mandela effect, yeah, for sure.
Oh my!
We shouldn't have doubted ourselves.
Yeah,
we really thought we didn't know the back of their heads, but here we are.
I swear, I had the same exact reaction. I remember when I was first seeing this, I was like, this is so weird. Like, I usually can tell who's who, like right away. I was like, what is wrong with me?
We sound like literal stalkers. Like, oh my, usually I can tell from the back of their head. I don't know what's going on.
Literally.
Maybe I need a nap.
Like, I can tell by their pinky finger, so.
Okay, that was a low blow. Jimin, she didn't mean it.
Jimin, sorry.
But this reminds me, speaking of YouTube armies, this reminds me of those videos that are like, guess the BTS member from like the back of their like calf muscle.
Okay, we're guilty of playing one of those games.
That wasn't me. I don't have think. I don't have think. Okay, that was a fun little segment. What else is there? What else are we getting? Okay, so sorry, going back to the comeback now, they have their MTV Fresh interview on the 8th. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, that's number 8. On the 21st, Eastern Standard Time, and then they have their NBC interview on the 24th, and then the MTV Video Music Awards on the 30th Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
Which will be interesting. We're still not sure if they're going to actually be there.
I think it's confirmed. I think it's pretty much confirmed, like, it's all from live streamed from Korea. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
So we are set. But
I did not want them coming to New York.
Yeah.
And I'm allowed to say that. We both live in New York, so we're allowed to say that. Mm-hmm. I love them, but it's just not, it's not the safest. So
yeah.
I feel like it's safest just to stay in Korea.
Yeah. But it'll be interesting for the timing of October because we know Billboard basically needs BTS. Because BTS made Billboard Music Awards, let's be real.
Can I just say, literally going off of that, I never ever heard anyone called billboards the BBMAs until BTS, and now everyone's like, oh my god, the BBMAs, hashtag BBMAs. Like, BTS literally rebranded the Billboard Music Awards.
I honestly think so too. Right? Yeah, I mean, that's true. Growing up, I didn't really hear of it. So
yeah, if anything, I heard like the Billboard Music Awards. Because Billboard is like Billboard Magazine, the Billboard charts. You would never say like BB Magazine, BB charts.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So it doesn't make sense. But hey, whatever BTS wants, they get. And they want the BBMAs, so they'll get the BBMAs.
Yeah. But
that is the tea.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they might just live stream that too from Korea. But some people are wondering if their next album if that would be their comeback for their next album.
Oh my god, I would love that. I always get... Okay, well, actually, my immediate reaction is I would love that because I always get, chills thinking about them doing comebacks in the U.S. and how that is such, a crazy, music maven move. Oh my god, alliteration is quaking. But also, I would not like that, too, because they would be, virtual, right?
Yeah. And, I guess things are still up in the air, 2 months ahead, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, those are just some theories.
Right.
But... Yeah, I mean, we know they will probably do anything to get the boys on their stage, so...
Right. For real.
We'll see.
Suddenly, they're going to be oh yeah, we do have private international planes. Come on over.
Literally.
Okay, what is this next update? Diversification.
Oh, it was just some boring business stuff, how they are increasing their profits in other areas other than just pure music sales.
Oh, so they were bragging.
Yeah, they were basically bragging about all these different programs like Learn Korean. That
Can
thing.
We talk about that for a second? Can we talk about that wonderful video and how literally specifically me, because I don't speak Korean, I feel like Big Hit read me to filth. And also, I don't know if you can see it, but I have the exact poster that is on the wall of the girl.
Oh my god.
The girl named Bora, of course.
Bora.
And can we please just talk about how we didn't talk about this last week, did we?
No.
She is a 20-something-year-old working woman, and that is on period. She's not a 13-year-old girl, and there's nothing wrong with being a younger fan too, but it's just this stereotype and perpetuating the stereotype, which adds to this whole stigma of liking things that are stereotypically liked by teenage girls. But dude, what the heck? Big Hit said F that, literally. Big Hit said love yourself. Truly.
I really feel like Big Hit might have Stan Twitter accounts or something to spy on all of us.
Literally. Yeah, JK has a Twitter. Or RM has a Twitter. JK has a TikTok for sure.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
But yeah, that I never really knew exactly what Learn Korean with BTS was. is it like a package of some? Do you have to buy? Are they going to deliver you something, or is it just the online videos?
Well, for now, it's just been those like short videos on Weavers, but they are going to release like actual packages that you can purchase, and that's what they were like.
Oh, with like the workbooks, right?
Yeah, and that's what they're like revealing. Like,
wait, why am I gonna buy those workbooks?
I mean, they got like you're their target. Like,
oh my god,
they got it on the dot.
Literally, I am their target. If you haven't seen that video, that character, Bora, literally the girl, she literally took the words, took the moments out of my life. She was coming home from work, she sat on her bed, got that VLive notification, clicked on it, and literally was just like looking at them and was like, wow, I really missed you. I wish I could understand what you were saying right now. I'll just watch it later when there's subtitles. Literally, the amount of times I've experienced that, I felt that. I really felt that.
Well, now you can understand them.
Watch I buy those workbooks and then I don't use them because I'm like, oh my god, I can't touch this merch. It must stay unused. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe. Next up, new groups, new official big hit entertainment groups. I'm not talking G-Friend. I'm not talking 17. We're talking whole ass big hit groups. So that's exciting.
Yep. That is, yeah. I mean, I think especially news of a girl group is like very much more surprising. I mean,
yeah,
you know,
sure.
there are those like weird rumors out there and stuff like, oh, they would never like have a girl group, whatnot.
I used to think that. I think I started those rumors, honestly.
Oh my god. Oop. But I mean, it's coming. They're coming so soon next year.
Yeah,
I'm so curious.
I can't even imagine. To me, TXT are still just like small baby literal giants, but still baby giants.
Yeah.
And I can't even imagine that there are trainees in Big Hit that are not like on Island, and we don't know like who they are. You know?
Yeah. So the realities of idol training.
I wonder.
So sad.
I wonder who has the better deal. These boys who are training to be in this 2022 group, or these boys who are on Island who may or may not be, you know what I mean? Like, who has the better deal?
Right. And, like, it's kind of confusing, too, because a lot of the Island trainees, they were big hit trainees.
Right.
And they just got, like, quote, quote, transferred over to B-Lift.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't understand that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure, like, there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes.
Yeah, and I know we'll talk about Island more later or in a few minutes, but I wonder if the 12, because 12 just got eliminated this week, are they just going back to training? Because since that company owns that show, I mean, I guess if you look at like Twice from 16, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know, like Chaeryeong, I can't pronounce it, Chaeryeong, she was on that show and obviously she didn't make it, but now she's in ITZY. So I wonder how many of those eliminated trainees from Island will hopefully later on go on to still debut, or if they'll just be completely dropped.
Oh, right.
You know?
Was there anyone else from 16 that ended up being on ITZY?
Not on ITZY. No, not that I can remember.
Okay.
But obviously all of Twice, and then other people was Somi. Somi was I think Somi was the only other one who was
on it,
huge after 16.
That's right.
Unless I'm forgetting someone, then please, ITZY stands not SM. Yeah, SM. Wait. JYP? Oh my god. Literally, I'm sorry, JYP.
She said she's a Mitzi.
Stands, don't come for me. Please don't. I am a Mitzi, but sometimes I have my little moments. But anyways, I am excited curious to see how their girl group would go. Because I feel like Big Hit is pretty good at, or maybe they're just lucky, I don't know, with BTS. But I would say that they're pretty good at making like strategic, like trend forecasting choices.
Yeah.
So I wonder if this girl group will be similar to other girl groups that we see now, comparable to others, or if they'll just be like completely out of left field, coming in with some like We Are Bulletproof Part 2 girl edition.
I would
be
all for that, because I feel like we can use a little more grit in the girl groups lately.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I don't know. That will be, I mean,
That'll be next year.
Yeah, we really have like no information on that. So
we truly don't. But hopefully, if this podcast is still going on next year, we will, of course, be there to cover the girl group debut.
Would love to. Love to.
Should we make predictions right now? that we can look onto after the next year.
Okay. Just like some general predictions. Okay, for the girl
Yeah,
group. Okay.
how many members? I feel like Big Hit is good at odd numbers, but for some reason, to me, a girl group has even numbers.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Okay. I mean, I could kind of see that.
I could see the girl group having 4. I really could.
Okay.
Or I can see them having like 7.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking around somewhere around like 5. That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's tea. Concept. Oh, actually, no. Do you think it will be like a diverse international group? Because BTS, one of the only super, super popular mainstream K-pop groups that are completely Korean.
That's true.
There's such a huge emphasis on like bringing in that international fan base with international members. But if you look at TXT, obviously we have Huening everyone's fave, Patty's fave. Who's your bias in TXT?
Subin.
Oh, you do love that MC giant.
Mm-hmm.
My bias is Yeonjun, if anyone was wondering.
Okay.
I love his yellow hair.
Okay.
But anyways,
Mm-hmm.
Huening is the only one that's not fully Korean in TXT. So I wonder if that was Big Hit being like, all right, fine, we'll take someone half Korean, or if that was them like dipping their toe, and then this new girl group's gonna be like completely Japanese. I don't know, you know?
Yeah, I mean, seeing how, at least, I don't know about like actual Big Hit, but like B-Lift clearly has like international
super
trainees.
diverse.
Yeah.
Right.
And I just feel like more and more people from other countries are just auditioning.
Wait, you feel like what?
More and more people.
More.
I think you did this last episode too.
I do it often.
Yeah. She said she's a once.
Yeah, she's a once for sure.
I mean, I could see like there's just more people from other countries like auditioning and like taking the effort to try to enter the K-pop industry. So I could totally,
including myself.
Yeah.
JYP, if you're listening, my email is idolfmpodcast@gmail.com.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're in.
Idols have debuted at 27 before. I have just a few years.
That's true.
Just saying.
That's true.
But anyways, go on.
Well, yeah, I mean, I could totally see like at least like 1 or 2 like potentially not being Korean.
Speaking of the diverse cast on Island, 2 words.
Eggies
Assemble! All right, that is a working title. But yeah, let's just dive right into this week's Island, which was a jam-packed freaking episode for one reason. Mm-hmm. Actually, many reasons, but we all know the reason. But also, it was a big episode.
Yeah. BTS. Oh man, I've been like waiting for the 14th because I just like wanted new. Like wanted new content from them, and like, I did want to see them interact with the boys, but it's totally okay because I think they were still really sweet and were really like sentimental and genuine in their advice to the boys.
Yes. So kind. I loved it. And also, the boys ended up. Oh, also, before we even go into this Island segment, I think we're going to stop saying spoiler alerts. Like, hopefully you're watching these episodes with us because we're doing updates every week.
Yep.
So, yeah, spoiler alert from this point on.
Yep.
But, yeah, I think it's funny that they didn't actually get to interact with them personally because they literally, like, sniffed the pillows that BTS were, like, sitting on. So, like, maybe it was for the better that they did not interact.
That's true.
But honestly, mood.
Oh my god. Oh man.
So do we want to go straight into BTS and talk more about that, or do we want to actually talk about like Island and what happened?
Oh my god, there's so much that happened.
Half of the contestants are now gone.
They're literally
officially
gone. Oh my god. I guess we could just like start with BTS. I mean, when we were like, we could just start from the beginning and then go to the end. And like when we were watching the episode, we were actually live tweeting anyways. So
we were.
Yeah.
So if you're not already following, which you're not because no one follows us right now, our Twitter account is IdolFM Podcast. That's IDOLFMPODCAST. And that is our social media handle on everywhere we have social media. And we were live tweeting throughout the entire thing. Many gifts, a lot of all caps, and just a lot of energy. So be sure to check us out there.
Yep, we will probably tweet some more during the next Island episode too.
For sure, for sure.
So,
oh my god, I can't even imagine. Okay, my goal for us, can we at least have like, I don't know, 20, 30 followers by the finale of the show? I feel like that would be fun.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know if I'm totally reaching in a few weeks. This will be a complete embarrassment, but you know what? Manifest.
Let's do it. Eggies, assemble.
Eggies, I'm gonna need you to assemble right about now. Literally.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, so BTS on the show. Amazing, incredible, never been done before.
Nope. And like, I must say, they all looked gorgeous.
Oh, as always. Oh my gosh, can we talk about one of the most important things that we learned from that episode is that J-Hope is a huge Eggie. Like, J-Hope is an Eggie.
That was the cutest thing ever. Like, I thought like the boys would be nice and maybe like get some background on the show, but I didn't think J-Hope literally watched every single episode every week.
Right. I loved it. He would talk to the other boys and be like, oh yeah, that's Taki. I like Taki. That's Kay. He's a good dancer. Like, he knows. And I could totally see that too, because obviously he was a dance mentor on another survival show. I think, was it a Chinese show? I don't want to misspeak, but
I don't think so. I mean,
it was just a Korean
show. The trainees that I saw on the show, the trainees in the episode were Korean, so I don't know.
Maybe I'm getting it mixed up because Lisa was on a...
Oh, yeah. I think it's a different one, yeah.
Okay, yeah, never mind. But I feel like just from J-Hope agreeing to go on another survival show, like, you can tell he likes survival shows, and who can blame him? They are very fun.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah. I bet he was like, guys, we gotta get on the show. Like,
literally. But I love that, and I love that they were all getting excited about like seeing the island, and they're like, "Oh my god, this is it!" Like, wow, that's a nice practice room. Like, damn.
And freaking Jungkook stealing their food.
Oh my god, that was classic JK and BTS being like, "You know they have to eat that, right? Put that back." And he was like, "Oh, okay." So cute.
Oh my god, he's so funny. He's literally a bunny that just needs to eat all the time. I'm just like.
Oh my gosh. The whole segment when they were reading aloud, well, they were giving the advice, but they were reading aloud the concerns of the trainees. I don't know why. It felt like they were like reading their diary, and it almost felt like, I wonder if the trainees ever knew that their notes were going to be read aloud, or if they were just like reading them, like, writing them for themselves, you know?
I feel like first of all, I don't think they knew that BTS would be reading them, like, out of anyone. True. Because some of their like concerns were actually pretty personal.
Yeah.
I feel like, and kind of deep. But yeah, and also I could totally see like BTS getting into their like, well, back in our days, like that kind of thing, that kind of mode.
Literally
and
happened.
I think the moment that I was like the most shook was when RM was telling us his story about how he like ran away when he only had like 6 to 5 months left to debut, and then his dad was like you're gonna regret this, like I'm gonna make you go back. Like,
I feel like RM is always seen as this very like respectable person, and I just love that his dad supported him and pushed him to go towards something that he knew was his dream, even when RM himself like lost sight of it.
Yeah,
like, I don't know, it's just like, you know, of course a very nice man has a very nice father as well. Like, I love it. That's what I'm getting at, basically.
Oh my god. And then he proceeded to write No More Dream.
Oh my god, literally. I wanted to slap Soap, Suga, and Hobie when Kay was talking about, I'm ugly, what do I do?
Yeah.
And then Suga was like, it's alright, dude, I'm ugly. And then Hobie was like, yeah, dude, me too. And I was like, no, absolutely not. But I thought it was freaking hilarious when V was like, it's okay, like, actually, definitions of like handsome and attractiveness are subjective, and literally everyone was like, shut up, it's because you're one of the best looking ones in this group, like, you can't talk.
Literally.
That was such a mood.
Oh. And it was so cute. Like, even when there was a point where, like, V was, like, looking at the camera, he was like, DNA, DNA, like, with his little, like, smirky smile. And then all the trainers were, like, dying because he's so good looking.
Literally. Like, as they should. Actually, that's a really good segue into the 3 unit songs that they're going to do next week.
Yes,
which are
so excited.
DNA,
I Need You,
and
Fake Love.
Yeah. So I guess let's just go into contestants now. We'll name the top 12 contestants. I have the list pulled up.
Okay, perfect.
So should I go from bottom to top or top to bottom?
However you're feeling.
Okay, I'll go bottom to top because I want to give a shout out. Thank you to everyone, even though this wasn't because of us, but I'm going to pretend it was because of us. Thank you to everyone who supported hashtag Get Hanbin out of the ground, because number 12 was indeed Hanbin, everyone's fave contestant, dancer from Vietnam. So I truly love that for him. And then the rest are 11 was Gonu, which I don't know, I feel like we thought he would be higher maybe, but...
Yeah, I could see him getting more votes. But at the same time, I don't know, like, all these boys have, like, such huge fan bases now, like...
And then we have number 10 for 10, also for Taki, a fan favorite of many, including BTS, which was cool to see. And number 9, we have Nikki. We love Nikki.
Oh, yes. Best dancer.
Such a good dancer.
My opinion.
Yeah. I think even J-Hope shouted him out, right?
Yeah. He's like, oh... This kid is good at dancing.
Yeah. Imagine, like, J-Hope's probably, like, making a small comment, and Nicki's life, probably his week was probably made.
I think he literally, like, you could see his pose after he was, like,
oh.
He was, like, I don't know. It was very cute.
I love it. I love how you're trying to do a pose on a podcast.
Yeah, just look up Nicki on Island.
Speaking of fan faves, an early favorite of Patty's for sure. Number 8, Jake, our resident Australian boy, our resident Aussie.
Honestly, I thought he might have gotten more votes just because I feel like he garnered a lot of attention in the beginning. I will say, like, I feel like the spotlight kind of started to move away from him, and, like, rather other contestants were featured more and, like, with their growth and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see what he got in this next performance.
Yeah, right, for sure. We don't know who else is any other units, right? Or we kind of do. They did, like, a little sneak peek of it.
Yeah, okay.
But they only told us... Oh, let's finish the list and then we'll go through it.
Okay, because there was a screenshot of their faces.
Okay, team. So yes, number 8 was Jake. Number 7 is Jungwon, who was one of your favorites, right?
Yeah, I think he's in my top 2 right now.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, yeah.
Number 6 is Jay, who may have left your top 3 then?
I think he might still be in my top 3. I don't know. He's like, I don't know. Like, Chungwon and Daniel are definitely still in my top 2.
Okay.
And then I feel like, yeah, I mean, Jay is definitely in, like,
your top.
He might still be in my 3rd. I don't know. We didn't see much this week, so.
Oh, actually, I forgot to mention, too, Jungwon is number 7, and they revealed that the group will be 7 members. So the top 7 spots are very revered. And I feel like if you're ever in that 6, 7, 8, 9 space, like, you are always nervous because you're either almost there or about to fall right off the side. So
yeah.
To keep in mind. So number 6 is Jay, and number 5 is K. Another very strong dancer, one of the older contestants. Number 4 is one of my favorites, Sunghoon. I love that ice skating boy. Number 3, so now we're hitting the top 3. Number 3 is my number 1, personally. Heesung, we love him.
Yep, our leader.
Our leader.
Hopefully.
Literally our leader. No, he has to be. Freaking, he asked RM, how do you be a good leader?
Yeah,
like that sealed the deal, you know.
And then RM was like, "Well, if you're thinking about this already,
you're already ready. Yeah,
like, you're already a leader."
Oh my gosh, I love that. And yeah, the top 2. Number 2 is one of both of our favorites, Daniel. And number 1 is Sonu. I'm concerned for him. We are calling not the E word, but the double E word, evil editing. Just saying.
Editing. Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. Mnet has been a snake. before in this
M
show.
Snake, M Shook.
Other contestants have been put in a negative light when they
other shows.
Yeah.
101.
Yeah.
They've had so much evil editing, and it does affect the votes.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think a lot of people can tell Sunwoo is like a fan favorite because of his bright personality.
yes.
And also like he has solid vocals as well. But I feel like maybe Mnet, sees this kid as like, oh, he's like really high up there, number one fan favorite. We gotta like do something to like even out the playing
Add
field
some
or
drama.
something. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Because also, there will be obviously a money-making boy group by the end of the show, but during the show, it's still a show. So they want to cause drama. They want to stir up media attention. So they're going to do whatever it takes, even if it means taking like Sunwoo, who's probably like, what, 15, 17 years old, and just
he's
like
very
turning
young.
him into some like weird public monster, which is not ethical, but all's fair in, entertainment and capitalism. So
Yeah. I even saw like clips on Twitter, and oh my god, these were actually Korean eggies on Twitter that like found like the actual clips and saw how Mnet edited them, because there was a point when like some of the boys were asking Sunwoo like, oh, if they can like sleep on his bed or like use his massage chair, and it seemed like Sunwoo just like ignored them. But it turns out like they overlaid those questions like on top of another scene that Sunwoo was in, so it looks like he just ignored the like question and didn't answer them, when in fact like that was not like
I hate
that
it.
was not the right timing like of the videos.
I hate it.
Yeah, evil editing, don't believe it.
Really don't. Another instance, and I only bring this up obviously because my bias, Heesung was maliciously attacked. I think it was Daniel in the room. I'm screaming. I think it was Daniel in the room. Daniel or maybe Jungwon. I'm sorry, I get them mixed up. I maybe I'll tweet it. They look very similar to me. But anyways, I think it was Daniel who was sitting on his bed. I think this was last week, and he just looked sad. And Heesung had been talking to him, I guess, in the room, and Heesung walked out. And then the edit was Daniel like looking over, and then the room is empty, and Heesung basically left without him. Whatever, left him sad.
Oh.
The full clip is
Heesung is that he
leaves,
was actually
but then he comes back and he literally waits for Daniel to get up, and he waits for him at the door, and they walk out together. I'm shook because evil editing is one thing. Adding like scary music, I get it, fine. They literally did like a mask overlay, overlaid the door to make it look like he wasn't standing there. I'm screaming.
It's so messed up. And like same thing with K this episode too. They made it look like he was like frowning and like shaking his head at like Sunwoo being number one.
Yes.
But apparently like if you look at the island cam, like he never is like shaking his head. So
imagine they literally put like some sort of CGI dots on his face so that they could shake his head. I wouldn't put it past them. The Mnet, all of those entertainment companies, they got money. You see those music videos? They got money. They could do some CGI shaking some heads.
That is true. These poor boys. I bet I wonder what are their reactions when they see themselves on this show? They're like,
I can't even imagine.
Wait, what?
Do you think they watch themselves? That's a good question, actually.
Well, I'm sure they can at some point. Like I don't know if they'll
do they even have TVs?
Yeah, like I feel like when they're actually like in the show, they probably can't watch it.
Yeah.
Or don't. But I don't know. It looks like they still have their phones.
They have their
sometimes.
phones, yeah.
So I'm confused.
They have their Samsung Galaxy BTS phones.
Yep, for free. I'm sure a lot of them do watch it. I don't know.
So, do we want to give, now that we've gone through all the members, oh my god, I keep calling them members. They're not members of anything yet.
Don't get used to it.
Oh no. Okay, let us predict our top. Let's put a top 7 together. Not even predict.
Oh, okay.
Let's put together a top 7.
Okay.
I mean, for me, it's Heesung for me. It's the leader for me.
Oh yeah, he's definitely in mine too, yeah.
Okay, love that. So I feel like definitely Daniel, maknae, everyone loves him.
Yeah, I know, I feel like some people like might think that like he's young and he can just like train and wait for the next group, but I really think he's super talented and pretty mature for his age, and he deserves it.
And his talent, he's ready.
Yeah.
And I'm a professional K-pop industry consultant, and I can make that call. He's ready. Okay, who else? Okay, Sunwoo, currently nation's favorite, number 1. So can he keep that spot?
I mean, I honestly don't have confidence in him like keeping number 1 per se.
Okay.
Just because like also just to like consider like I don't want to say this is like anything bad, but like he did say he had like he still had health issues to worry about, and like he just like physically had a difficult time like, you know, keeping up with all the practices.
Oh, poor kid.
I know, and I'm just like scared that like it could be taken the wrong way and like that it'll like hurt him.
With his voting, you mean? Like people thinking...
Well, that too, but just also his like performance themselves.
Oh, gotcha.
If like the challengers are super close together and like he like doesn't practice as much, then...
Yeah, I thought you meant like the next level of the fans love him so much that since his health is hurting, they don't vote for him because they want him to like...
Oh no, oh my god,
rest.
no, I don't think...
That's a permanent rest.
Yeah, oh my god.
Right now we have Heesung, we have Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jay will definitely be in the group for some reason. I feel like he is just this classic underdog story that has been developing since the first episode.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I would like to see him in it too. And yeah, he got a lot of screen time, but I like his grit, his determination.
Kind of reminds me of some other boy group trainees we once knew. Duego pa noi. Anyways,
true.
okay, who else we got?
Oh, I think Sungwoon is pretty much a shoo-in.
Oh, a shoo-in, okay.
Because, I mean, just based on, like he gets so much coverage about his, like, past, I feel like. And they always, like...
Like the ice skating.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And, like, he's pretty up there. He's, like... I think he was, like, top voted in China or something. Like...
Oh.
He's pretty popular and...
Han Hao.
Yeah. But, yeah, I feel like... I don't know. I just feel like Mnet like really likes him as well, and I know that's not like a good way to judge, but you know,
I mean,
screen time means something.
And Mnet has been a snake before. Again, I will bring it up in every episode. Produce 101.
Yeah,
they will manipulate, and I'm not saying that it's, you know, so horrible or so like whatever, but all of these, especially the top 12, they're all so talented. Any of them could be in this group.
Yeah,
so
they're all so good.
But yeah, I don't know. I think Sungwoon to me also just looks like a poster child for the next generation idol. You know, I feel like he just looks very like suave and slim, and maybe that's bad talking about like, you know, reinforcing industry standards, but he cute.
There was a photo on Twitter where like him and V had like the same pose. They were both under this like transparent sheet or something, like piece of fabric.
Okay.
And like the pose was similar, and like I don't know, I could kind of see the resemblance. Like
Sungwoon and V?
Yeah, like not necessarily like their actual like face features, but like just kind of like the aura that they gave off.
The energy. Okay. Yeah. I love that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah. Okay, we have 3 more spots.
Okay, I don't know about you, but I would put Chungwon just because like he's had like the highest score for like
I always forget that. You always bring that up, and I'm always like,
for literally like 2 of the challenges. And he's honestly like, I feel like he's good at everything.
Oh, okay, Stan.
Yeah, I mean, he's good at dancing. He was part of the dance group for the team, like representing the Islanders.
He was?
With like Rainism. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I need to rewatch. I with every episode, people are just like, she doesn't even watch the show. Like, I literally am like, he was?
Yeah, I feel like I have to remind you of Chungwon every time.
I know, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was in the dance group, and I think he's also a good singer.
Oh yeah,
he kind of has like a higher tone, but I think it works.
I love it.
But yeah, that's what I would say.
I want to give a spot to Kay.
Okay.
I think. Oh, actually, I take it back.
Okay. Oh,
I'm stuck between him and Nikki.
Yes,
because they're both really strong dancers.
I was actually, when I was thinking of the next one, I was between Chungwon and Nikki because Nikki's, again, just such a good dancer.
You know who's quaking right now? Sunwoo's quaking.
That's
Our number one boy does not have a spot in our group right now.
I would honestly like to see him debut.
I would too. I think he has a really nice, natural, refreshing charisma.
Yeah. And like, I feel like, yes, like these boy groups, they're dancers and singers, but I think it's also important to kind of like have a positive energy.
A happy virus, if you will.
Yeah. And just like, I don't know, his stage like presence and like his charisma, like, I don't know, he could switch that thing on and off real quick.
Yeah. I actually
I'm like, that's a talent.
I don't know if it's the editing, but I kind of like that he's really sassy. If you remember the first episode when people were performing in their small units, I feel like I remember Sunwoo always had facial like features, facial reactions of like, like he's very, I think either he's naturally charismatic or he knows how to work the camera. And either way, it's both equally beneficial as an idol. So
yeah.
Here for it.
I agree, yeah. And oh my god, yes, that Crown performance. He was like so good in that.
Crown, best rookie debut song of the year period. Anyways.
I agree. I think
we currently have Hisung, Daniel, Jae, Sungwoon, Chungwon, and Sunwoo in our group. I always cringe every time I list off like Korean names. I feel like I'm not pronouncing it correctly. But anyways,
you're doing great.
Thank you so much, Komawo. That means we have one more spot left. And we have, like, strong players. Kay, Jake, fan favorite Taki, and then, like, Vietnam's Care and Joy, Hanbin. And then Gonu, who's just he's very talented.
Yeah.
Oh, conspiracy. He just recently dyed his hair. It's brown with, like, slight highlights. I wonder if that was done intentionally. Because Big Hit wants to push him to the forefront.
Oh.
Or Mnet or whoever, right? It doesn't go to he has lighter brown hair now.
Yeah.
And honestly, Taki's haircut, little clapped. I don't know.
I agree.
Strategy behind that was.
I agree.
But
I mean, they also redid some other people's hairs, so I don't know. Well, I think they redid like most of their hairs.
Oh, why do I not watch the show?
She said fake eggy.
Wait, can we also go back to the wow, we are so overtime. It's fine. Can we talk about the dance battle? Oh my god, I forgot to mention my girl BYJ was on the show. Produce Stans. Rejoice. I love her. But anyways,
I want to see her like be like an actual
more of a mentor.
Yeah, and like be an actual judge. I mean, maybe is she the replacement for
She's
Zico?
So good. I would love for her to replace Zico. We need some female judges
yeah, we
too.
Do.
Like
we
on that
do,
panel.
Yeah.
I'm all here for, Hitman Bang and Rain and Dubu, our resident tofu, but like I wanna see some female energy.
I'm all for it. She is, and when she walked in there, she's a fucking boss ass bitch.
Yeah, I love her. I loved her in Produce. I love her now. And I also love how she commented on, they like made their choices of who won that dance competition. And then I guess whatever Mnet intern like threw it up on the screen. And she was like, oh my God, it's already up there.
Yeah.
Wow. She's like, this ain't Produce 101 anymore. But I had another conspiracy. I've become like the K-pop conspiracy. I spell conspiracy with a K now. But anyways.
Oh, special segment.
Oh my God, special segment alert. During the dance battle, I don't remember who. So now that kind of throws my whole conspiracy. But maybe you'll remember. There was one person who was not shown. I think it was either Sunwoo, or Jake.
They didn't show Jake or Hanbin.
Oh, they didn't show Hanbin? Well, Hanbin, I think he seems to be a dancer, like, first and foremost. So I just think it's interesting that they didn't show Jake. And, like, why? Why? Was it just cut for time? Was he that bad? I don't know.
I can definitely see it both ways. Like, Mnet just giving less screen time in general to people that they wouldn't want to debut, or they just cut it out to protect them.
It could really go either way.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Girl, we need to pick our last member. We have one last spot.
I think I'm between Kay, Nikki,
and
or Jake.
Same exact. Me too.
This is so hard. 7 is so hard. Okay, plot twist. Hitman Bang is like, okay, we're gonna add 2 more spots, and then they make it 9.
You do think maybe he would add 1 more spot, like maybe to like throw it off.
I do. Yeah, no, I would believe it if that happens
for like the entertainment of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and just seeing how like other shows have gone, like.
Yeah. Okay. You know what I think?
Yes.
I took out Nikki. I'm between Kay and Jake now. The sole reason for that being, I think Jake is just such a fan favorite, like especially an international favorite. Everyone loves an Aussie, and he speaks English. But Kay and Nikki are definitely neck and neck in the dance department. But I think Kay stands out more as a person and is more memorable than Nikki. Nikki stands, don't come for me. I said what I said.
And I mean, that is true, like, just based on experience, because Nikki is younger, and Kay is
the oldest.
Yeah, he's oldest and has more experience.
You know what? I'm gonna give it to Kay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's put in Kay. And also, like, I feel like he's been getting screen time, even if it is kind of bad. Like, he's been getting screen time, and I do feel like
even if it is kind of bad.
I mean, they're trying to make him a snake,
right?
But
they did a whole segment about how he thinks he's ugly. But anyway,
literally. But Kay also, I feel like he has pretty stable vocals. Like, he might not be the best singer, but I do think anytime he was like singing during a performance, like, he was pretty good and he hit the notes. While Nikki, I feel like had some questionable like vocal performances.
Oh, okay. Read him to filth.
But yeah,
I will say though, I feel okay. So far we have Sunwoo, Daniel, Heesung, Sunghoon, Kay, Jae, and Jungwon. I will say I don't feel comfortable not having Jake or Taki because they're just such favorites.
Yeah,
and it makes me feel uncomfortable because I'm thinking, like, who will be replaced from this lineup then?
I know. Ugh, that makes me so sad.
Honestly, I think if Jungwon's not careful, and I don't know if it's because I think he looks just like Daniel, so, like, to me, they're, like,
I literally think that's why.
Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know. This lineup is so solid. It's so freaking solid.
Yeah. I, like, almost want it. I know it is a lot of people, but I almost want it to be not.
Debut 12.
Oh. Or just, like, even, like, 9. I would take 9 because I feel like that just, like, makes it easier.
Right.
But we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, this is
why
it's important to vote, even though next episode it's based on whoever the producers don't like. But I think whatever challenge is after that, it'll be based on the votes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll have to see how it goes. Really quick before we wrap up the Eggies Assemble portion of the show, do you remember what were the units for next week that we'll get ready for?
Yes. Okay, yes. So get ready for next week's performances. Fake Love, which, hardest song, gotta say,
high key,
was Sunwoo, Heesung, Taki, and Sunghoon.
And Taki did choose that group.
Yes, he chose a group instead of choosing the song, so they got stuck with Fake Love, and he's the leader.
So there's a lot happening there.
Yeah, so they gave us a sneak peek of that drama, but they're either gonna make this like, an underdog like wins the challenge.
I think they will.
Yeah, or they just like completely bombed it, but we'll see.
Do you think they'll give us all 3 performances next week? They have to, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think they have to.
Okay.
Because they already like put half of this challenge like.
And if they don't, I will be emailing them. Just kidding.
Okay.
JK.
But okay, so the second song was DNA. And that was K, J, Hanbin, and Nikki.
Oh, that's a strong dancing group.
Yeah, so that is a very strong dancing group.
They're quaking. They wish they had Fake Love right now.
I feel like they would have killed Fake Love. Oh, actually, I don't know if they could. Yeah, I don't know if they can sing Fake Love. No offense, boys, but
I mean, the more we talk about it, the more we're like, wow, BTS is really talented.
But no offense, we still love these boys. They're all talented,
They really are.
They just didn't have, the 7 years of experience on stage.
They're just,
anyways.
Whatever. They're more famous than us. Moving on.
Yeah, that's true. What did we do with our lives? Okay,
personally,
anyways.
nothing.
And then it's I Need You, and that's
I Need You, girl.
Daniel, Chungwon.
Oh,
Chungwon.
love that.
Chungwon.
No, they're not in the same group. They cannot be the same
now
group.
You can try to see
finally
them.
differentiate. Yeah.
Jake and Konu.
Oh, very good vocalist.
Yeah, so I honestly feel like that's another solid group. Like,
oh wow, why is it that the only group that was hand chosen from the boys is Taki's group, and he set up these other 2 groups that are just so strong?
Taki, what do you think?
I mean, Taki's group separately, they're very strong, but I feel like somehow he divided the rest of them into like vocal unit, strong vocalists, and like strong dance units.
We
so I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
But I guess that's just what happens when everyone is so talented, like literally.
I can see like Taki's kind of like thought process. Like Heesung is an ace. Like
period.
I mean, he's worked with Sunwoo a lot, and like
Sunwoo
he was
number
also,
one. Fan favorite.
Yeah. So maybe like, you know, he was being strategic in that. And then yes, Hongwon is also
solid.
Like, really solid and has a good fan base. So
right.
I don't know. Yeah.
And that's them four, right?
Yeah. And like I could see him like not choosing Daniel because like he wouldn't want everyone just from like who were in the ground, quote quote, if that makes sense.
All right. Should we close out with our outro spotlight?
Wow, it seems like I saw this so long ago, but it was literally this week. But my spotlight for this week, again, BTS related, but
of course,
it's the Ren BTS episode, the most recent one, the director's cut of when the boys were like dubbing, but this time they were dubbing each other. So it was like a past special like segment. I don't know what it's exactly from, but they were literally like dubbing each other's voices, and it was really cute. Some people like nailed it. Like Hobie was like the perfect Jin. V was the perfect Jungkook. Some of them were kind of weird. Like RM and Jimin was like an obvious opposite.
Yeah,
but I thought it was really cute.
I love that. Yes. So my outro spotlight. I don't know if this is a little narcissistic, but what I was just working on before this podcast.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna shout myself out for favorite of the week. Follow me on TikTok at 10shook where I make cringe K-pop content. But I made a mashup of basically Super M just came out with their song 100. I think it's a B-side. I don't think it's a title track. Actually, I don't know. But when I heard it, I immediately thought of Jopping. I immediately thought of Superhuman by NCT 127, and I posted on TikTok and people were like, no, I can't hear it. So you know what I did? I made a damn mashup. I am not a DJ. It was not the Genius Lab or whatever, you know. But it kind of popped off. Low-key kind of popped off. Maybe I'll use it to close out the show.
Ooh,
I don't know.
Let's do it.
Kind of popped off. I'm just saying. So
she's a DJ now.
That is, I'm a DJ now. Guys, get your tickets. But that is mine.
Well, you've been listening to Idol FM.
Woohoo!
And you can find us on social media and YouTube, Idol FM, at Idol FM Podcast. Join us, especially on Twitter, where we will live tweet during Island again.
And also just be Twitter armies. Twitter stands. Twitter Aggies.
Yes. We have the Tiny 7.
Yes, we really do. Fun fact, no one cares. This podcast was almost called the Tiny 7 Podcast.
That's true.
But here we are.
It's a cute name.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so see you next week where, we'll be able to cover
next week
Dynamite.
Will be a huge episode, yeah.
Yeah, next week, Dynamite, period. That's what we'll cover. But yeah, thanks for joining us. This has been Patty.
And Tenny.
Reminding you
to
love yourself.
Bye.
Bye.
They're in the turning of style, you know we